The United Kingdom's Textile Recycling Association Director Alan Wheeler says that the fashion industry is the second largest polluter of the world. With an ever-increasing demand on clothing, an estimated 92 million tons of textile waste has been produced by the fashion industry each year as of 2021. This results in 1.2 billion tons of greenhouse gases to be produced. With this alarming rate of fast fashion and increasing clothing needs of our growing population, we aim to see the actual contribution of textile and garment companies to the 2030 Sustainable Development Goals through this research. We will be analyzing the sustainability reports of 4 companies in the textile and garment industry: Evershine Textile Industry, Pan Brothers, Sri Rejeki Isman, and Riki Putra Globalindo. We will be focusing on SDGs 6, 7, 9, 11, and 17. These goals will be analyzed through GRI 102, 201, 302, 303, and 305. We have selected these goals to be analyzed as they are both an ongoing concern in the textile and garment industry, and they will be further discussed by the UN High-Level Political Forum on Sustainable Development during the Voluntary National Reviews in 2023. Through the results of this research, we will be able to see whether our companies of choice have expressed their commitments in fulfilling the 2030 agenda, specifically the main focus in the 2023 VNR's plans.
We will be using the data provided according to the GRI standards. The GRI sustainability reporting standards are designed to be used by organizations to report about their impacts on the economy, the environment, and society. The approach of our selected companies to a specific sustainable development goal may be different from one another. However, it all comes down to the results of whether or not those actions make a significant change. In this research, we have analyzed the 4 companies of our choice based on their commitment and action in achieving SDGs 6, 7, 9, 11, and 17. Generally, we can state that the textile and garment industry are unable to leave zero carbon footprint as they may have hoped to, since their production process revolved around both energy and water consumption. Firstly, in achieving SDG 6, 2 out of 4 companies have proven successful in reducing the total water consumption. These results are shown through GRI 303.5. The actions done to achieve such results are through developing new techniques or using tools such as treatment plants and managing water waste. Additionally, instead of using fresh water or looking for water sources, companies try to capturing rainwater as an alternative.
Secondly, we use GRI 302.1 as our measurement on whether companies are committed to achieving SDG 7 and 9. The results show that 3 out of 4 companies are able to reduce their total energy consumption, which may lead to a decrease in the total emissions produced. However, we have also found that although Pan Brothers have an increase in total energy consumption, they instead are able to reduce their total emission waste. This is due to the use of renewable energy and biomass.
Next, we use GRI 102 as our measurement on whether a company is committed to achieving SDG 11 or not. Upon analyzing the 4 companies, we see that they relatively have a decrease in the economic value retained, which is possibly caused by the COVID-19 pandemic. However, based on each of their sustainability reports, we see that they are still able to allocate funds for social and environmental needs, such as community investment, corporate social responsibility or CSR programs, and waste treatments by third parties. Additionally, they establish partnerships in hopes of enhancing community and employee development. This proves their commitment in supporting sustainable cities and inclusivity within the community.
Lastly, we conclude that the companies do realize the importance of partnership, as many collaborations have been implemented to magnify their social, environmental, and economical impacts. These collaborations include the production of recycled products, partnerships to improve health and well-being to the surrounding communities, and assistance in waste management.
Through this research, we have realized that there may be strategies that may not work for other companies, as they may not have the same level of financial resources and technical or skills capabilities. However, we can conclude that these companies have realized the importance of giving back to nature in order to maintain the global systematic chain. Despite the tremendous amount of drawbacks that may have obstructed the company's effort in making contributions to the SDGs that will be discussed in the VNR, we have found numerous evidence that shows the company's commitments in realizing sustainable development goals. Therefore, these companies, as seen from the data they gave us, are making actual efforts and contributions in realizing the VNR. With extra guidance for PT Evershine Textile Industry, PT Pan Brothers, PT Sri Rejeki Isman, and PT Riki Putra Globalindo, to measure their social and environmental footprint in quantitative and transparent manner, we are certain that the Sustainable Development Goals can be achieved.